What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Kevin with Optimized Essentials, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you an easy and effective way to detox. Because if you're living in the modern age and you are surrounded by toxic chemicals, always going out eating packaged food or eating out at restaurants or places where you don't know what's going inside, then chances are you have a lot of stuff kind of built up inside of your system, a lot of stuff inside of your gut, a lot of stuff inside of your intestines, a lot of stuff inside of your cells, your fat. All of these toxic chemicals, toxic compounds that are built inside of your body or stored inside of your body needs to get flushed out and dispelled from your organism in order for you to be functioning at your highest capacity. Now, every now and then, I personally like to do a easy and effective detox so that I don't have to worry too much about going too extreme with the way I go about this. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 7 steps to approach your detox in a way that makes it very easy for you, and not only that, but makes you feel amazing at the same time, because your body has a natural way of detoxing. All you need to do is support your body in its process of this process by supporting it with the proper vitamins and minerals, the nutrients that it needs so that it can naturally do its process. Think about it this way, all right? Your body naturally is healthy if you feed it good food. It doesn't need to detox if you don't feed it garbage. Your body will keep itself healthy on the regular. But if you introduce foreign products that inflame your organs or is not exactly found in nature or is heavily processed, now you put burden on your body, and because of that, your body is toxic. It is sluggish. It is filled with sludge, so to say, because you are just hammering it with chemicals over and over and over again. So without further ado, let's get right into it. 7 steps to detox your body of all this stress that you have put it under. And the very first thing we're gonna do is drink in the morning a lemon ginger elixir, right? So all of these ingredients, all these products that I'm going to be sharing with you, some of them you do need to purchase, but at the end of the day, these ingredients can be used over and over again, so it turns out to be actually pretty cheap, right? So lemon and ginger you can find at your typical store, and the ingredients that we're going to be putting into this elixir is 1, lemon, 2, ginger, as the name implies, and then finally 3, some salt, all right? Not just table salt, but you want to put Himalayan pink salt or sea salt. Now, you want these ingredients because these are naturally found in the earth and it has trace minerals, and your body needs the minerals in these compounds so that it could support its cells in hydrating your body to the maximum capacity. If you just drink regular salt that is processed, you're stripping the salt away, and chances are these are created, right, in the labs, just stripping it away of its essential nutrients, and your body doesn't know how to react. So what it does is it goes haywire. So you want to make sure you have naturally occurring compounds that are found on earth, and sea salt and Himalayan pink salt are going to be just that. So you just want a little bit, no more than 1/4 of a teaspoon, just a nice little scoop of salt so that you can replenish your body with good sodium, all right? Salt is actually good, not too much, but good amount so that your cells can function. And then lemon and ginger. Why do we use these compounds? Because lemon is known to have a cleansing effect on your body. What it does is it alkalinizes your body, right? Alkalinization is very important because in the modern age, if you are drinking a lot of soda, if you're drinking a lot of sugar, if you're doing a lot of stressful things, your body slowly becomes acidic. And lemon, despite it tasting acidic, has been shown to actually have an alkalinizing and cleansing effect on your body. And also, what it does is it vitalizes your cells if you drink this first thing in the morning, because it gives you a punch of electrolytes. Not a lot, but a good amount so that your body is supercharged, all right? And then ginger has been shown to improve digestion, improve circulation. So when you mix these 3 together, you have an overall cleansing effect on your body because you're giving it electrolytes, you're giving it minerals, and you're improving the circulation all throughout your body first thing in the morning. So how do you prepare this elixir? What you do is, as soon as you wake up, after you finish taking a shit, if you could take one, right? After you do your rituals, what you do is you take a big giant mug, a good amount, right? You boil some hot water, you fill it up halfway, well, first you put up some ginger in there, right? So let me take a step back. You put some ginger in there. How much ginger do you use? I like to recommend a thumbnail. So take your thumb out, look at your thumb, and then right below your thumbnail, chop your thumb off, right? That's how big you want your ginger to be. But also I encourage using intuition, feeling it, right? Look at the ginger and then feel your body, and then really think about, or not, don't even think, just feel it. Feel how your body is reacting to how much ginger you're putting in, and that's how you do it intuitively. Personally, I recommend that's all you need. Chop it up, place it in the mug, pour the hot water halfway only, all right? I'll tell you why in a bit. Halfway, and then crush up the ginger, give it a nice little swirl, and then activate the juices by, the swirl or stabbing it with a knife or a spoon or a fork, any one of those. Once you activated the ginger juice, now you're gonna put in some cold water. The reason why is because when you have very boiling hot water and we squeeze some lemon in it, what I personally believe happens is you pretty much kill the lemon. You don't want that. So you're gonna balance out the hot water by putting some cold water, filtered water, guys. And remember, use filtered water, don't drink tap water. Lots of stuff in your tap water that you probably don't know or don't want in your body. So use filtered water, filtered cold water, fill it up to the rest of it. Now the water should be room temperature, maybe slightly warm depending on how hot your water was. Now we squeeze the lemon inside. I forgot one thing. Oh, when you put the ginger in, also put in a sprinkle of salt and then pour the hot water so it blends better. And then the final step is to put the lemon, squeeze it in. If you have like a lemon juicer or a juicer in general, just you can use that as well. I personally use that myself. And then drink that first thing in the morning, gulp it down or take your time. The taste isn't too bad. Some people like it, some people don't, some people can tolerate it. It's not bad, but the way you feel afterwards is amazing. So after you drink that, step 2 is don't eat anything. Intermittent fast for as long as possible, ideally past 12 p.m. So you don't want to have anything in your system. You want to allow your body to naturally cleanse itself, hydrate itself, and just detox itself naturally. So don't eat for 3, 4, 5 hours, at least 12 o'clock, ideally 1 o'clock. And that is step number 3 when you have your first meal. Your first meal should be super light and nutritious, all right? I recommend having a green smoothie. It's best to do this on your day off so that you can have access to all these items at ease. But if you don't, you can always eat these ingredients whole. Personally, I like to blend it and then just drink it and not worry about it, not worry about chewing, but make sure you liquefy your food by swirling in your mouth, adding some saliva in it so it gives your body the enzymes that it needs in your saliva, so your body's like, oh, this is our food, So what you want to do in that first meal, I recommend, is getting a $5 box of vegetables at one of your grocery stores. Make sure it's organic, right? Don't get the packaged baggies that just look like they're mass-produced. Well, all of them are going to be mass-produced, but by big companies that are not that reputable, I believe, I don't want to downplay any companies, but some companies like Dole or these companies that clearly shouldn't be producing our vegetables, chances are these vegetables aren't the best options. You want to get the organic $5 boxes of vegetables. I recommend getting the spring mix or the 50-50 blend or whatever. The idea behind this is you want to introduce as many different vitamins and minerals and nutrients in your body by having a wide array of vegetables. And the spring mix, the 50-50 blends are the best way to go about it. You could just go for spinach itself, the baby spinach, baby kale, but again, introduce as many different vitamins and nutrients to your body. So the $5 box of vegetables, and then also recommend getting a organic apple. Apple has been shown to have, I believe, those pectin and malic acid, which helps support colon health, detoxing, and flushing out pretty much your system. So the fiber there in the skin, great. Just make sure you rinse it, wash it well, and then blend it with the $5 box of vegetables, all right? And then if this is optional but totally recommended, I personally have spirulina and chlorella as a superfood, amazing way to supercharge my body even more with the nutrients and minerals that it needs by putting a small teaspoon of it in my drink. Now, spirulina and chlorella can be a costly supplement, especially if you get it from online and someone who doesn't give you the hookup. So that is totally optional, but recommended if you want to spend your money on some quality supplements. I put that in my drink, blend it up, drink that, and then chill on it for at least 3 hours until my second meal, which is step number 4. Your second meal, similar concept, but this time instead of having a light and nutritious meal, you want to have a moderately fulfilling meal because that's going to be your last meal of the day. If you are a boss and you want to go extreme, you could just do just that one meal, the smoothie, or eating it whole, the $5 box of vegetables, the mixed greens, and your apple. You could just chill on that the whole day. If you're really strong in the head and you think you can do this, then by all means skip the second meal. But for the second meal, what I encourage if you decide to do it is 3 different colors of vegetables and a lean source of protein. Personally, I used 3 to 5 eggs. I used 5 in mine because if I'm doing this detox and I'm working out on the regular and I am super hungry, I'm sore, then I don't want to deprive my body. I just want to make sure I'm satisfied and fulfilled. If I'm only having a smoothie or if I'm only having vegetables, my body is not going to like it. It may be beneficial in the long run, but I personally like to throw in some lean protein. And trust me, guys, 3 to 5 eggs, the calories totals up to about 200 to 300 calories. The vegetables totals up to about maybe 50 to 100 calories. And then for the whole day, you're pretty much only eating 1,000 calories. So at the same time, you're detoxing and you're burning weight. So this is a great way to go about it. And if you manipulate it, if you're smart, you can manipulate it and turn it into a lifestyle. And that'll be like a long-term detox for the rest of your life or for a very long time. So this detox you can actually repeat multiple times. But again, step number 4, right? For the second meal, you want to make sure you have at least 3 different color vegetables. I personally used, I believe I used cabbage, carrots, and beets. Now, I chose these 3 because they're a very powerful way to detox your body and supply it with the great vitamins and minerals and nutrients. I didn't have Brussels sprouts. I was going to use Brussels sprouts, but I believe my brother ate it all that day, so I had to use cabbage. But these 3 items that I chose are very powerful ingredients because all of these each supply its own unique profile of ingredients. Notice the colors, notice the nutrient density. If you don't know what to eat for detoxification foods, all you have to do is go to Google and type in the best detoxifying foods and then read about each one of their profiles. And I promise you, pretty much every vibrant vegetable has its own super ingredient or its own powerful effects. And the ones that I chose, again, beets, carrots, and Brussels sprouts if it's available. If not, choose something else. You're welcome to substitute it out. But again, the principle is colorful, at least 3 different kinds. They're nutrient dense so that it supplies you with great nutrients, and then 1 source of lean protein, all right? Don't eat romaine lettuce or iceberg lettuce, the pretty much empty, watery calories. That stuff isn't bad, but you want something that gives you more bang for your buck, and nutrient dense, vibrant color vegetables is the way to go. And then step 5, after this, you want to have your detox tea. So let me break down the timeline real quick. So your first meal should be about 1 p.m. ideally. Your second meal, step number 4, should be about 4 to 5 p.m. So that's your dinner time. And then your detox tea, you should wait another 2 hours or so to drink it after your body has given time to digest. Detox tea, I personally just use any form of detox tea that I have access to, and yogi tea is personally, an easy way to go. I got like 3 or 4 boxes that I was down to try. It was on sale, so I was like, why not? I'll just get 4 different ones that I wanted to try. So I'll show a picture of all the different kinds of detox teas that I use right now. And you drink that right before your sauna, and that is how you supercharge your body even more to pump its detoxification systems. And then when you get into the sauna, step number 6, you want to chill in there for at least 15 to 20 minutes, maybe up to 30, depending on how hot your sauna is. But I like to drink the tea about 30 minutes before I hit the sauna, and then as soon as I get in the sauna, my body is ready to go because it had the smoothie in the morning, it had the lemon and ginger, it had the vitamins, minerals, and powerful nutrients that it needs to support itself in the detoxification process. And then you will sweat out all that nasty stuff, and depending on how toxic, sludgy you are, you might want to repeat this process for a second day, third day, maybe even up to a week. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Those were the 7 steps that you need to take, 7 being repeat if you need, that you want to approach detoxing the easiest and the most effective way to detox. I Hope you enjoyed that. That's personally what I do when I want to get rid of some of the baggage that I've been carrying on from eating too much, being a fatty, right? So it's Kevin with Optimized Essentials. If you like this video, make a comment down below. Let me know what you liked about it, what you're most excited to try. Make sure you share this video if you gain some value out of it. And again, stay subscribed for more videos like this. Peace.